the one thing that I really wanted to see is the turnovers go away in the second half. Of course, they did. But I thought that defensively up front, for the first time since I've been here, I saw true pressure applied to the quarterback. So that made me happy. We got some things to clean up in our passing game. I thought we missed a few down the field shots that we could have had there. I don't need the Monday to grade the film before I can put a grade on them. In general, I thought they did a really good job throughout spring of understanding our system. I really think that our team did just a completely different job of understanding our system throughout the spring, the way that we go to class, the way that we work in the weight room, everything. I think the system is in place now, and we're headed in the right direction, definitely.
Do you need one of those guys to have a similar production to what Zay had?
No, we don't need that. We're gonna recognize greatness with Zay and let him have the record and let him enjoy it. I'm gonna get those quarterbacks to spread that ball around, and I like them all to have outstanding years. You'd like to have 2 or 3 of them with 70 or 80 catches or more. So if we can get to that level, that'd be great for our program.
It wasn't terrible. It just wasn't good enough for us to go out and win games with.
What's the current rotation for running backs as you see it after today?
Well, I have to go in and watch the film. I mean, right now we've got 3 running backs that we think are pretty equal that we could play with. I wouldn't say there's a dominant one over any of them.
What did Derrell do to help himself today?
You know what? I know he had that 1 touchdown. Up top when I'm calling the plays, I don't see a lot on who's running what, but I know he had that 1 touchdown. It was a nice run. Really have to go back and watch the film to grade them and see where they're at today.
What did you think of Reed? He seemed to make most of the shorter throws.
Yeah, you know what? Reed's doing okay. He's still a freshman. He's still a freshman. He's lackadaisical at times. He's got to still grow up. He's got a long ways to go. Very talented arm. We got a lot to work on with Reed. I'm excited about Reed. It's just he's very young and still makes some freshman mistakes.
You feel like after those sort of 2 early turnovers, you seem to get a little bit more of a flow. What changed?
I just had to settle in and start hitting up throws. Just give a chance to these great receivers that I have. Put the ball in their hands, and they'll make good things happen.
It seems you've been looking Jimmy's way a lot. How much has he grown since last year, kind of playing the role that Zay was last year?
Yeah, Jimmy was definitely kind of overshadowed a little bit last year, not by guys on the team necessarily, but by other people. And Jimmy's so good. He's had an incredible spring, and had a good day today. And I'm really excited to be working with him this fall.
Were you satisfied with your performance today?
Not at all.
What do you feel like from last year when Phillip got hurt and you took over? What do you feel like you learned the most from playing those in-game reps last year and all the wars on the field you went through last year?
Just getting used to the game speed. Every level you move up, it's going to be a lot faster. I feel like it's definitely slowed down a little bit for me. And other than that, just really understanding the offense more.
Do you feel like this offense is further along at this point this year than it was last year?
I definitely do. Guys have so much more of an understanding of the system right now, and that's encouraging. We got a lot of guys that are making plays, and I'm very excited about the direction we have right now.
There were turnovers early on, but it seemed like the offense, the first team, got more flow after that. What changed?
Everybody just calmed down. Everybody came out here. We were real juiced up. This is like our first action, game-like mentality that we have before the season. So I think everybody came out. Gardner, he was a little worked up. He missed a couple of throws early, and the fumble. Guys just amped up, not paying attention. But we just calmed down, got it together. Started getting into the flow of the offense, and that changed things for us.
We haven't had a chance to see Irvin yet. When he's out there, how different is it?
It's much different because you always got to know where he's at, you know what I mean? Because he's a ball hawk out there, he's a great football savvy guy. He always knows where the football is going to be. So when you're out there, you always got your eye up looking for him, seeing where he's going to be at, seeing his alignment.
You to cut weight, you to really step up this spring. Tell us about that conversation you had with your coach.
Well, really, I wanted to know where I was on the field. I wanted to talk to the coach about playing and what I could do to help the team in any way I could. And he challenged me. He said, I want you to he gave me some things he wanted me to work on. He wanted me to work on my speed, my flexibility, being more aggressive with the ball, being more physical, really just work on my overall game. And I didn't get mad. I didn't take it personal. I just went and worked, and I just worked every day that I could, and I just tried to get myself better.
Take us behind the scenes after the season's over, before that conversation. How much did it bother you that you weren't on the field?
Of course it bothers you. I would be lying if I said it didn't bother me, but I mean, everything in life happens for a reason. Sometimes you just got to look at it as a learning experience and just try to find the good at every situation. I mean, I got to learn behind other great players like James, Zay. I got to watch them and to see how they approach practice and games, and I just gained a lot of knowledge from those guys.
Coach said you grew a lot this spring. Could you sense that as well personally with what your expectations were to accomplish?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely feel like I got a lot better from what I was last year.
What's been the biggest adjustment for you? We hear with running backs trying to grasp blocking schemes and things like that. What's been the biggest adjustment for you?
Really, I mean, I would say, everything. I mean, college, the game speed, blocking. I mean, the speed, everybody's better. I mean, everything. You just gotta take your time and you just gotta adjust to everything of the college game.